photograph is part of the exhibition presented by Van Leeuwenhoek, and you would observe that this here happens to be an exhibition. Van Leeuwenhoek just recently returned from South Africa, and he took a photograph of the exhibition featuring the perils of apartheid and the prisoners and what they had to go through in South Africa. There are other photographs as well that are part of this exhibition. This exhibition actually gives a preview of this new work by Van Leeuwenhoek entitled South Africa Revisited 1996. There's yet another piece that will reflect the influence of the Rastafarian movement as far as South Africa. Here we see a local Rastafarian blaring a flag showing His Imperial Majesty. In addition to this, the Honorable Nestor Mali. Just goes to show that no matter where we are, we have indeed made a contribution. We have made a contribution even in South Africa, where we have struggled against apartheid. How many people are aware that the Caribbean people were very conscious of this struggle and contributed to the war effort? In fact, students studied in Trinidad and Tobago and other parts of the Caribbean, Jamaica and Cuba, in support of the struggle. They were allowed to receive scholarships to study in the Caribbean in preparation for what we now have today, Azania as well as Zimbabwe. Included in this exhibition, the most controversial is Sergeant Simplay's United Colors of Birmingham. If you observe closely, these two people are from Birmingham. While in this corner here, actually is a publication, a newsletter, very wordy, that lasted only 12 issues, 1 year exact, and they were always on time. However, for reasons undisclosed, they have stopped publication, so we have decided to invite them to participate in this exhibition. Rainbow Gazette. The editors are Jackie and Vincent. This is their contribution. This is a presentation by Rainbow Gazette. This is their contribution to this exhibition. Rainbow Gazette is a locally based publishing outfit that has produced 12 issues of a newsletter entitled Rainbow Gazette. Rainbow Gazette has touched on all activities in the community. They have dealt with international and regional news, and they have contributed towards the development of culture and the provision of information. However, unfortunately, they have only provided 12 issues, and for undisclosed reasons, they are no longer producing this lovely magazine, Rainbow Gazette. Nevertheless, this here is a reflection of the fact that we are capable of reporting our own news. On this table here, we have a contribution that provides you with education. This company, Vital Link Educational, provides you with a time chart to show the development of Benin art alongside all other cultures. They have also produced resource material that address the issue of the African kingdoms during the Tudor and Stuart times and the contribution of African people towards the development of Europe. They speak about Victorian Britain, the contribution by people like Mary Seacole, like W.E. Du Bois, Henry Sylvester Williams of the Pan-African movement, and a host of other people who have contributed towards the development of Britain despite the fact that they were not white Caucasian British. They have also provided here another document that discusses Benin, the development of that unique culture and sculpture. Along here, we have an inclusion of some very unique work by Mazuku. Mazuku is a locally based artisan, who has done this lovely jewelry here in silver, reflective of the Nubic cultures, reflective of the celebration of Kwanzaa. The earrings on this side are reflective of Kwanzaa, the Ankh, the Eye of Heru in a bracelet, Tatmose, one of the regions, Neb Mat Ra, Neb Kapi Ra, Africa, the Ankh, and of course again the symbols of Nguzu Saba, Kwanzaa. This just shows you that there's talent in the community, talent that needs to be exposed. We have had over 300 visitors to this exhibition, which just lasted 14 days. And during that period of time, a lot of people were also impressed with the work of Gilroy Brown. Gilroy Brown, an artist, a teacher, and also head of the Foundry School here in Birmingham, has contributed his work from the period 1977 to the present. He has worked in pencil, batik, pastels, and he has also made a contribution in terms of assisting me in putting together this exhibition. This one is entitled Man and Beast. What you saw previously was like Madness in the Inner City, Solitude, batik work, Pitty and Cleopatra, and a portrait of his wife, Laverne. Raka Publications, as I indicated earlier, feel very impressed with the fact that these artists can work together and be self-reliant. Our publications include Kush Reclaim, Nubian Saints of Christianity, About the Caribbean. We provide as well resource material. We do lectures, workshops for the benefit of school children, adults, and even old age pensioners. Brothers and sisters, let us remember that all we seek seeks us. We are either part of the problem or part of the solution. Happy African History Month. Amani Hotep. See you then. Peace. Here is from the Caribbean or the West Indian Ex-Servicemen and Women Association. It chronicles the contribution of the Caribbean people to the war effort. Not many people are aware of this effort. This publication is entitled Lest We Forget, by Robert Murray, who himself served in the war. This is Lillian Bada, or Lillian Bailey, who contributed in her own way as a member of the Auxiliary Air Force. We also have the contribution made by our manpower. This is their arrival in a British port. Thousands of them came, ready to serve Great Britain. Members of the Jamaican Company on parade in Jamaica in preparation to depart to the United Kingdom to assist. Not many people are aware. These are the lessons that are supposed to be shared with our children so that they know that we are also people who have contributed. Caribbean people have been members of the RAF. The feared Black Eagle from Trinidad. How many people remember how he had the Red Baron on the run? And of course, the politicians were ever so happy. It's very sad the way they are treated today and being told that they are not British. And here we have a situation where our young women came in their numbers, really happy. Look at the smiles, really happy, ready to serve. Our women, they came in large numbers. Look at the smiles on their faces. Look how happy they were. Look at the diversity of Caribbean people, whether they be African, Chinese, or Asian, who came in their large numbers to serve Great Britain. Our people, they took their little pennies and their shillings and they devoted it to the war effort. They purchased tanks to serve in this war. Look at this tank here entitled or called Jamaica. Look how happy they are to receive this. We served in the naval forces. We served bravely. The people of British Guyana, which is today called Guyana, an impoverished country despite the fact they have diamonds and gold. Look what they did. They gave a canteen to the British people. We repaired bridges. We worked hard. All in all, the Caribbean people have indeed made their contribution in large numbers. Not only did they fought, not only did they give gifts, but they protected the people from fire. They worked in the factories. And oh, how many of our daughters we lost. This testimony serves to, as I would put it, instill self-confidence, instill pride in our people, to dispel the myth that we have not contributed. Raka Publications is proud to be associated with the efforts of the West Indian Ex-Servicemen and Women Association. Thank you. Raka Publications were very proud to present part of our activities for African History Month. Basically, we presented, apart from this art exhibition, the panel discussion which you have viewed, and the panel discussion discussed the situation of empowering our people, no matter where they are, whether it's on the continent or whether or not it's in the diaspora. And we hope to present in the future a lecture at the Birmingham University, the African in World Civilization, at the Center for West African Studies, Birmingham University, featuring Dr. Kunijo Kawan, a former member of parliament from the Sudan, somebody who is well aware of the situation confronting our brothers and sisters in that part of the world. Raka Publication says the work continues.